NTD CNC have travelled to Walsall to Mellish Engineering, and I'm here with Mark Rattenbury. Now, thanks for having us, Mark. Now, Mark, what do you manufacture here?
We make safety critical fasteners, nuts and bolts, ferry heads, hex heads, socket cap screws, mainly for safety critical industries.
Is it high volume work?
Medium to small batch. High volume to us is probably 1,000, where we'll do a one-off to 1,000.
Now, you've made a lot of investments over the last year or so, and one of your investments is the MIDACO pallet system from Hi4. Now, why did you purchase this system, and how has it helped your business?
We first of all bought the machine, and we analysed sort of the loading time that we have on our single sort of vertical machining centres, and we wanted to get the loading time down by putting a family of parts on one bed. Put them into the machine, let them run, and then it leaves an external pallet outside so we can reload for the next changeover.
So you're saying that the downtime of the machine has been reduced?
Massively, yeah. To give you an example, we do a part that normally we do in singles, 20 minutes each, and to take the part out and put a new part in, that was taking 10 minutes. So we're now putting a family of parts on the pallet changer, and now we've reduced the cycle time. I think over a 200 batch, we're actually saving 40 hours in a week.
That's an absolutely phenomenal saving. Now, with the pallets, can you explain a little bit how they work? I know that they've got like a 0-point system outside, and you're also loading the pallets off the machine. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah. They're actually plain at the moment, but we've got several jigs to suit our parts. We actually put on the pallet loading system, and then we can actually load up the parts out when it's outside the machine, ready to put inside the machine.
If you were aware of this system before, would you have purchased it earlier?
Yeah, I would have, yeah. I mean, we've got 3 BT40 vertical machining centres, and if you think about how often the doors are open, changing over parts, you know, it's a no-brainer really on the changeover.
So I mean, if you had to say, if you had to, put figures on a return of investment, how quickly do you believe that you get a return of investment off a system like this?
I've worked it out 12 months.
12 months is amazing, really. Now, in regards to Hi4, how did you hear about Hi4, and how have they helped you into this new kind of system for you, this new technology for you here at Mellish?
Yeah. I first come across Hi4 in an apprentice training centre in Aldridge called Incom. They had a display stand there, and I was originally looking just for jigs. I wasn't actually thinking external pallet system at the time. So I gave him a call, and one of the sales guys called Ollie, great guy, come in. We started talking about the jigs and the family of components that I wanted, jigs designing for. And then within about 5-minute conversation, he mentioned, have you ever thought about external pallet system? And he went straight onto YouTube, explained the pallet loading system, and he went from there. So we had Ollie working on sort of the MIDACO system, getting me prices, the specifications, and also the weight. We're putting a lot of heavy weight on each pallet system. So the MIDACO system we've got here can actually carry 400 kilo on each pallet. And then he put us in touch with a guy called Darren at Hi4, who in a couple of weeks he had a sort of CAD designs of the jigs that he wanted to propose, thinking of all angles. He invited us over to have a brainstorming section, even down to trying to get the cost out the jig as well, because jigs can be expensive. And they was very amenable. They said you can either buy the CAD design off us, or to get the cost down we can do different features or take features out. And excellent company, their customer support, and the actual quality of the jig work that's come in, and the MIDACO system, the installation. Yeah, brilliant. Well done, Hi4.